Well, it's hot. It's I don't know what in Baltimore. What up? What up? What up, yo? What up? What up? Yeah, yeah, I'm back at it. Was up here arguing with I'm up here arguing with Unc and Kent right this morning because Unc and Q last night was saying that uh that African Americans are the only black people. And we've been over this so many times. Unc like repeating his misinformation after he get corrected, right? He'll wait a couple of months and then he'll, you know, I think he think people forget or something, and he'll start back up with his misinformation. So let me see. Yeah, man. So Unc always do that. We come to a point of clarity, right? And then he'll wait, some issues he'll wait uh a day to come back on, some a week and some months. You know what I mean? Some issues months, but I thought we had already cleared up. My bad, y'all. I just had lemon pepper wings. Messing with my nose. Lunchtime. But yeah, I thought we had already cleared all that up. But now he's starting to rev back up with his misinformation, right? So he's been stating like for years that um there was no black people, outside of uh the African American experience, or however he tried to put it in. Then the other claim was that uh racism started with Europeans and with slavery, you know. Um, and on all these points, I try to show Unc that these things been around before Europeans. People were already seeing differences in each other, right? And the origin of racism does not lie with white folk or with Europeans, right? So, and now he's trying to say his only black people is African Americans. Unc do this weird thing with race and racism, right? Where he tries, to overemphasize the point that race don't exist, and uh he'll take the social classification and fuck it up with the scientific classifications, right? And not realizing that there's overlap even with that, because you still have to describe people, right? Even in science, right? Even if you're being purely scientific, you're still going to have to describe people. So the description of people is not racist or racism. It's just a way for us to describe people according to their general phenotype, right? Like we say over here, we don't like to speak in absolutes, right? But the general characteristics, right, of a phenotype of a group of people is what, is described as what we call race. So the social construct, right, of that description of these people, or certain of different people, it overlaps into what we call race. I think he has a problem with that. So, and I respect his fight against scientific racism, but now he's denying history and what people actually, was referred to historically, right? He's going back in all of the record books and saying that ain't nobody mean it like we mean it nowadays, right? He's even going back to Dr. Ben's books and saying Dr. Ben wasn't saying black people, you know what I mean, or what we categorize as black people. He was just talking about indigenous Africans. Dr. Ben, Sheikh Anta Diop, all of them. These Afrocentrics now because he, knows about evolution and all these, other things that modern science is talking about. 40 years removed from Dr. Ben and them, right? Now he's claiming Dr. Ben and them didn't mean what they meant in 1970. Bullshit. They meant what they meant in 1970. You just got a 2022 understanding. Those niggas was wrong. And that's okay. Because y'all don't have no problem with saying that Ivan Van Sertima was wrong. Y'all have no problem with saying Elijah Muhammad was wrong. Y'all have no problem with saying Rudolph Windsor was wrong. Oh, but when it comes to Dr. Ben, y'all got to sugarcoat the Egyptian stuff and the way that he categorized or played the race game. Now, they didn't actually mean it like that. They just meant indigenous African people. Now, the only thing Dr. Ben meant was that Egypt was an indigenous African civilization. Nah. He thought it was an indigenous black civilization. That's what he thought. That's what he thought. He thought it was an indigenous black civilization. So, damn, I went the wrong way, y'all. Shit. I done added 10 minutes on to my trip going this way. Hell. Talking to y'all. Talking to YouTube. So yeah. He's acting like he's super busy right now. You know what I mean? Him and Kent, they was fucking with me this morning. I started bombing on their asses. Then they got busy at work. Ain't that something? Ain't nobody this busy on a Friday. Y'all trying to get home from work. Y'all ain't busy. It's 2 o'clock on the East Coast anyway. But yeah, Vance, I know you working, bro. So I know you can't even really chime in. Let me look at the chat, see who in here. See if somebody can come up in here and kick it with your boy on lunchtime. Kick it with your boy on lunchtime. Boom. All right, let me grab this invite link. Somebody click the link. Let me see. Hold on, I'm driving. I'm on the goddamn beltway, y'all. I'm about to crash this motherfucker. About to flip this motherfucker. Copy invite. Look, Kent texting, talking about, I thought you was going live tonight. No, nigga, we live now. You talk too much shit. You keep running behind with his nonsense. That's right. Fitz from the UK. I guess Fitz not black either, cause he ain't African American. Sound ridiculous, huh? Sounds ridiculous. Oh yeah. But what's up, everybody? I can't shout nobody out because I'm driving. But once I get to my daughter's job, I'm gonna pick my daughter up from work. She get off at 2 o'clock. Once I pick her up, I'll see who in there. Man, go ahead, Tom. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah. Yo, I'm about to slap this nigga in front of me. That link in the chat, y'all. What's up? My man Fitz. Let's get Fitz up in here. Let's go around this motherfucker already. Go. I'm waiting for Fitz Mike to hook up. Fitz all the way in France and down where. Fitz, what's up, bro? Where you been at?
Just sorting out some family things, you know it goes, Chef, bro. My mum died and stuff, innit? So kind of was
I
sorting that
remember,
out.
man. I remember. Yeah, you were sorting all that out.
Mm.
Yeah, I understand. I understand that, bro.
What
I've been through that. Go ahead.
was Unc saying now? What's happened? I see it in the back chat, but I weren't really listening.
Talking about what was it? How was he saying that there's only black people as African Americans? Crazy, crazy
How
rascal
did
is
that get?
that dude? Huh?
How did you lot get to that from Dr. Ben to only black people are African Americans?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, yo, you must ain't you pulling the SETI, right? Remember Unc argued with SETI, and then he told SETI, man, you must ain't reading Dr. Ben books. You feel me? Like you just proved you don't read Dr. Ben. You know what I mean? Like if you ain't know Dr. Ben was on the evolution shit, SETI, you just proved that you don't read Dr. Ben. So Unc just proved that he don't read Dr. Ben because Dr. Ben talked about black people in Africa all through his whole career. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, like, yo, you haven't read Dr. Ben after you done taught all this shit. You tell us Chancellor Williams is your favorite author and he wrote the book Destruction of Black Civilizations, right? So if he wrote a book called The Destruction of Black Civilizations, he just acknowledged black people in Africa. He was calling Africans black way before there was America. Unc gotta stop this shit, yo. He really do. He really do.
You know what I would say to Unc? First thing I would say to Unc, Chef, is, and if you want to be proper about this, you've got to define what black is. Is it a color you're going off, or is it a culture?
A color or a culture.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was really describing people, Africans that lived below North Africa, right? So it was everybody south of North Africa, basically.
But
All of the peoples in the countries south of the North African phenotype and population, right? They was the ones who were considered black, Sudanese, Zanj. You dig what I'm saying? So I don't know. Yo, why would you sit on the train tracks?
I understand, but it's too vague when you do them kind of things by saying just because they're from that side of the world, they're all black. Black is a concept, isn't it? It's a concept. What was not even, it didn't even come around until the late 1800s, 1700s. This is not something old.
That's not true. Yes, it is.
How old is it?
The shit goes back. The shit goes back to the furthest I traced it back was like 600 A.D.
Oh, but yeah, even
And,
then you could maybe say
and the
then.
Ricket, yeah. So I mean that's 1,000 years before us.
Even
America wasn't around then.
you're right, Chef. You could even be right. You might have recorrected me there, but even so, it's still a human concept, which is a human perspective on things. It's not actually a thing. There's no such person as a black person. You know, even the darkest person is not black when you get down to looking at their color. Mm?
But it's not is not pinpoint accurate, but it's descriptive of people, and that description was used on people of African descent way before America. That's the point. So for when he tried to say, what's going on? What's this? LA? This LA?
Yeah, what's up, my guy?
What's up, LA?
Hey, I got a question. So, would you consider the Indians from India? Would you consider them black?
No.
Yeah, see, that's why I say the whole term is pseudo to begin with.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider the Indians
because you got
from
people,
India.
You got people that's darker than us that we wouldn't even call black.
Yeah, definitely, because it was originally right, and in the context that we got it, it was originally talking about people of African descent, mainly people of sub-Saharan African descent. Right. So even though you find people in the America
Chef sounds crazy as hell.
Chef, you gone out? Where you at?
Yeah, you sound wild.
Yeah, I'm gonna say,
my bad. Go ahead. I'm in a wild spot right now. Y'all can go ahead.
Right. See, I just say that the term, like Unc is kind of right though, because like we the only people that really say we black people. Like Africans, they only say that once they get here. And I got several African homies. They even said that, like, one of my partners even told me, like, he was like, I didn't know I was black until I came to America.
Mm-hmm.
So can y'all hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, did you hear what I said? I can hear you good.
Yeah. I heard what you said. So let me ask you this. So is white Americans the only white people?
Oh,
What this is why I say it's vague.
I see where you're going. I see where you're going.
It's very vague. You can't use these terminologies. These are concepts,
right,
and human concepts with a perspective.
Very vague.
So again, I'm gonna ask you: do you consider?
Right.
Am I breaking up? I'm breaking up again.
Mm-mm.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
So
good.
again, do y'all consider white Americans the only white people? Now y'all breaking up now. Damn.
Did you hear what I said?
No, I couldn't hear you.
No,
ahead,
because Europeans are considered white people too.
Exactly.
Europeans are considered white people too.
Exactly. So
I get where you're going, Chef.
So why the hell will we say
I think it's because Chef. I think Chef is because your cousins.
Go ahead. God damn it, everybody overseas.
Right, that nigga way somewhere else. No, but I understand what you're saying, Chef.
Yeah. American Dream, what's up?
But the difference is, white people consider themselves white people. But we really the only ones that consider ourselves black people. Africans don't consider themselves black people. until they
Y'all
get
crazy.
to America. And you know that's true, Chef.
Y'all crazy.
They're not in Africa calling themselves black people.
Yo, you have whole countries in Africa called black people.
Where?
So how do you account for that?
Wait, who? Who calling themselves black in Africa?
The Sudan.
Okay.
Sudan mean land of the black people.
Yeah, you right. You spot on. You right.
You got 2 countries in Africa called black country.
Okay, but so let's just speak to like our.
That's a silver bullet right there.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's a dagger. That's a dagger. That's a dagger. Nigga can't even rebut that.
But
That's
Chef,
a dagger.
are they Chef? But are they referring to black people or the black land?
The black people.
Oh shit! Here we go. Black land or black people?
It means land of the black people, not
shit.
the soil.
Okay.
So like Kemet.
Yeah, we cracking on here now. We got a panel full of motherfuckers now.
Hey, no, but that was a dagger though. You said the Sudanese. It mean the land of the black people. Yeah, that was a dagger. They can't even rebut that one.
But you can't rebut that because Sudanese, you don't get the word Sudanese until you get the Arabs.
So the Arabs named as black people.
But that's not the point, though.
That's not the point. It don't matter where they got it from. Just like we didn't get it. We didn't name ourselves black people neither. White people gave us that shit with Negro and everything else.
I heard you saying that, but I'm saying like you got to understand the paradigm. Like back in them times, like we use the term Sudan for area or whatever, but back in them times, that shit didn't exist. It just motherfuckers is up and down there now. You had You had Nilo-Saharan populations, and you had Afro-Asian populations. You had the confluence areas where the motherfuckers met up at. Like in the Middle Nile area, you had a confluence of Mediterranean type flora ecosystems. You had the tropical African steeps. You know what I'm saying? Where most of the Nilo-Saharan niggas lived there, and some of the Kadofian niggas lived there.
Please don't bring Mediterranean up on this channel.
But let me ask you a question. Hey, but haven't you heard Africans tell you that they didn't know they was black until they came to America?
No,
I don't listen to stupid shit.
But hold on. But
I don't listen to stupid shit like that.
I didn't have several Africans tell me that.
When I say Mediterranean, I'm not married to the idea that Mediterraneans are only exclusive to the Aegean Sea part of the Mediterranean. And the Mediterranean is a full damn circle that some motherfuckers call it Afro Mediterranean because some of that shit touches North Africa. Like it is what it is. It's an area.
Hey, there's an African on board right now.
And then in them Afro-Asian group, it wouldn't be no Mediterranean culture without them Afro-Asian groups in the first damn place. Them Greeks and all them niggas got E3B just like them niggas in Somalia do, just like them Beja niggas do in the Red Sea. They all got them same E3B markers because them niggas was going up there intermixing with them different people that already marketed out the continent already during the Neolithic period. That's how Semitic even got to Middle East because Semitic came out of Africa through the Neolithic period. You know, so broke off from the Afro-Asian group, started mixing with them other group of people that was already there.
Hey, Chef.
Yo,
I'm an African from Liberia, and I do use the word black. So there you go.
Bro.
There you go. And another thing, I have a friend from Turkey and the Ukraine, and they don't call themselves white. So I don't know.
Just because, bro, you gotta remember, Liberia was like them countries. A lot of them countries are new, bro. Like back in the tribal kingdom and shit, them niggas was saying black motherfuckers shit been colonized and all type of shit, especially Liberia.
But who colonized Liberia?
It's what you said? What?
Who colonized Liberia?
United States.
Hold on. You say United States colonized Liberia, right?
Yeah, and them niggas that they brought back over there.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure?
Niggas that they brought back over there, and they started calling out. They did shit the American ways and shit, like colonies. That's why they had wars and shit. They had wars with the Africans that was brought back there with the indigenous Africans and shit, and they was colonizing, enslaving indigenous niggas. You know, like it was straight up niggas, like niggas from the United States. They came up in power and shit, and was straight enslaving indigenous people.
Nah, they wasn't enslaving. They was killing chiefs. My grandfather on my dad's side was named Nimley. I forgot his last name was Nimley. He was part of the crew tribe. The crew. They used to.
Yeah, I know the crew people. Yeah, they were there. They were there first. That's where you get the term Creole from.
Yeah,
that's where you get the term Creole from. Yeah, because the crew.
Can I ask Chef a question, please?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Chevron.
Yo.
So you said it goes back to the first century, yeah?
My phone breaking up.
Chevron, can you hear me?
About around, somewhere in the 600s.
But what language was that, and how do we know it was meant to be black? What does it? Because black's an English word.
No, in the Arabic, right? In the Arabic, they took people from that what they call Zanzibar, right? And the etymology of that word goes back to Zanj, which means black or country of the blacks.
Yeah.
But that's another interpretation. But when you say country of the blacks, where did they get that from as well? Where did they get country of the blacks? Because black is an English word. You can maybe go back to.
So you're telling me that
French
in the Arabic language.
So what would you say? How did they get that?
Hold on. So you're telling me
Arabic, bro. Come on, let's stop playing.
Yeah, in the language of the Arabs, they have a word that will be equivalent to what we call black. It's just like
it's the Arabs. So you're basically saying it's the Arabs that said they were the lands of the blacks, not the people who were the indigenous people there.
I'm just showing you that Africans was called black, right? Before there was an African American. That's my point.
It don't matter.
And that African people, right, are called black, right? But black African Americans are not the only Africans that are called black. Period. That's
all you lot was
that Unc and them was trying to put forth. You get it?
So
yeah, Chef right, bro.
But hold on. But also piggyback on Chef.
That's all Chef. That's Chef. So that's all Unc was arguing.
Yeah, he was arguing with me.
The country Nigeria was named by a white journalist, right? For Negro, land of the Negroes, right?
I think that come from a French and Arabic word for the river.
No. That's two separate things. Non-river Niger. They had nothing to do with that.
They got Nigeria from an ancient word, bro.
Look it up, bro. That's new terminology, man. That's only like
got nothing to do with no white man.
Man, the white lady, the journalist named Nigeria, because it's not. Listen. What I'm saying is, if you look Yoruba and you look at Igbo, it's nothing in their lexicon that has nothing to do with Nigeria, man. It's not in there. It's not.
I think the Arabs. Hold on. Now I'm driving. Y'all can look this up. I think the Arabs. I think the Arabs and the Berbers had a word in their language for that river, and the modern word Nigeria and Niger for the river extends from that etymology of that Berber or Arab word for the river.
Give me some source that the Berber influenced
You
what we
gonna
call
ask for a source
Nigerian
and
right
you
now.
didn't
Give
bring
me
no
some
damn
source.
source.
Hold on. Give me some source where the Berbers and the Arabs influenced Nigeria. I mean, the country we call Nigeria to change the name of Nigeria.
Okay, we're
in
gonna
the
give you
Indian
that,
time?
and you pull up the source of the white man.
Okay, I can put up. I give you the white. I ain't saying the white man. I said a white woman, a journalist.
Well, pull that up. Pull that up. This nigga crazy.
Okay. Nah, the nigga smart.
No, but he right though. It came from the Arabs.
He's
bro.
right.
The
He's
Arabs,
right. He's right.
Right, he right. The Arabs had a word that where they got that from.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
So the African adapted that name and just call himself Nigeria.
Yes.
That shit.
Yes.
Yeah, he right.
Yo, what's good, y'all?
What's up,
Yo,
AD?
dumb.
Yo,
Yo,
Chef,
slow.
what's happening, man? This Haska, bro.
Oh, this has I
Yeah.
definitely apologize
Well,
for
go on,
calling
Oscar.
you
You're
AD.
good.
But
What it do have
y'all both got an American Caribbean accent, right? So like you know you got the half you know what I
Right.
mean, hood accent mixed with the Caribbean shit. So you know what I mean, y'all throw me off. But what's up?
Ain't nothing much, man. Fist, what's up, man? What's happening, bro? But yeah, man, I can't believe we having
Good, King. Good.
I can't believe we having this discussion for the 1 millionth time, you know.
You
And I
feel
don't
me?
know I don't know if people like Anka are being coy or what, but you know, this thing is so simple. It's something that should take 2 minutes and you move on, right? So even if you move past the Arab period, right? Because you cited the Zanj and it translating to black. When the term black first being applied to human beings and as a taxonomic category, right? Where you have black, white, mongoloid, etc., was I believe it was either Linnaeus or Blumenbach. The bottom line is the term black to categorize people by phenotype, physical traits existed way before there ever was in America.
Thank
That's we don't need to, you know, convolute it any more than that. And yes, Americans were really the first and the only to really kind of make black a ethnic, kind of give it an ethnic connotation, right? Because
Right, that's what I
Americans,
was saying.
right, Americans tend to synonymize it with an ethnicity or some political identity, and you won't really find that anywhere else, right?
Right.
So the bottom line is, it doesn't matter how a group of people self-identify, whether they identify as black or not is irrelevant. If I'm speaking to you and you understand the concept that I'm talking about. So for instance, if I go to a restaurant and I get served by a black waiter and I tell you, yeah, black waiter served me, you're not going to say, well, were they from America? You know exactly what it is that I'm talking about. It's about a certain set of physical characteristics.
Right, phenotype.
That's it. That's what black is. It existed before there was in America. Now, when Americans came on the scene, they added ethnic connotations to it. And so it's, I don't know how this is still going on. Like, it's too.
Hey, Haskell, would you consider the Indians black from India?
No, I wouldn't. Because
See,
of the hair.
That's why I said the term is just pseudo to begin with. They darker than
Not
us.
really. All right, check this out, right? It's just like the term thick, right? In our lexicon, we say a woman is thick, but what I may consider thick and another person may consider thick could vary, right? When it comes to the word black, the person who
That's a bad
created it,
example.
it is kind of, it doesn't fit exactly, but let me say this. The person who created the concept, because all words are made up. I hope you're aware of that. You know, time is a social construct, right? So because something is constructed by humans doesn't make it pseudo. It's just something that we made up for the purposes of communication. So the person who created the grouping of people by physical characteristics, i.e. race, they give Blumenbach the credit for it. He has a set of criteria that fits into the black race. And it's The tightly coiled hair, the dark skin, flat nose, prognatic jaw, whatever, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Those Indians you mentioned, because of their straight hair, they don't fall within that that category.
Right. I get it.
Federal States of Kemet, what's up, bro? Your hand raised. Jump in. Turn your mic on. Go ahead, y'all. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you got to unmute Federated States.
So basically, black really means sub-Saharan African. That's what black really means, sub-Saharan African.
Not really, because it's not only sub-Saharan Africans that have the features that would qualify as black. You know.
Yeah, Oceanair people. And there you go, Federate States. You can turn your mic back on. I heard you for a second, but go ahead, Haskell.
Oh, I got to mute out, bro. I'm doing something.
Okay. American Dream, where you at?
Come on, American Dream. Come fuck everything up.
I'm in the cut right now. I'm gonna have to holler at y'all in a little bit.
All right,
I need a couple of minutes.
All right, we'll hold you now. Yeah, though, but
Hey, so Chef, what was Unc saying? What was Unc saying that so Black Americans is the only black people?
Yeah, he was saying that only black people is African Americans. Like, right? So there ain't nobody else black besides African Americans, right? And I find that utterly ridiculous, right? Because the people that we descend from Africa was called black, right? They went to the black people in Africa and enslaved them, right? So we're the descendants of those people. I mean, any book that you look in, you know, Africans from tropical Africa was called black.
Right, Negro, all kind of shit.
Yeah, like Negro means black.
Right,
like,
right.
I mean, it's just is utterly ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous, right?
But Chef, don't you think he meant that the African Americans are the ones that really socialized it and made it more? They embraced it more than anyone else.
Right. That's true too.
Said. That ain't, but that wasn't the argument. He could have made that argument real simple. I wouldn't even would have, you know what I mean, argued that. Like, but we know what he mean because this is not the first time he made this argument. So it is clear that he's saying that African Americans are the only black people, right? That nomenclature was only put on us, and that's not true. Right? The people that we descend from.
That's not true.
Exactly. The people that we descend from are still referred to as black. The people that we descend from are still in Africa to this day, and they are still considered black people. Right?
Even if they don't consider themselves black.
Even if they don't consider themselves black. Is African Americans who don't consider themselves black, but they still black. The world still recognize them as black. Right. If somebody come
American
into a room,
dream.
Yeah, if somebody come into a room full of African Americans and they say that room is full of black people, we all gonna know that they talking about us. Whether I say I'm a Hebrew Israelite, whether I say I'm a goddamn Moor or I'm Asiatic or whatever goofy names we can come up with. If somebody say, yo, them black men over there, right? We gonna know that they talking about us, yo. Like, so we understand that black is a term that's, that describes people of African descent, especially people of sub-Saharan African descent. Motherfuckers don't call North Africans black people. Uncle and them need to stop that.
Right. Because they even do that in South America. You know how in South America it's a large African community?
Facts.
Right. They call them, they differentiate themselves from, like the whiter South Americans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you feel me? You're right. Because they, like people in Brazil, it's like several groups. You got the black ones, you got the white ones, the Portuguese ones. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Sosa, what up, Sosa?
Ain't shit. They're sliding and moving around. Hey, I was listening to the conversation, but I understand what you're saying. I agree with I really agree with kind of like both of y'all. But I think me and Haskell talked about this a couple of days ago. Like how we have a different relationship with the word black than other people. Right. So Tim, if you ain't never done this before, you see a sister, you go over there, holler at her. She starts speaking Spanish. You come back like, oh shit, I thought she was black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because we
mean African American.
Yeah, because we got two understandings of black in skin color and black in culture.
Hey, because listen, you know what's crazy that you say that, right? When you go to Brazil, like, because we look just like the Brazilians, like the African ones. But you know what's crazy? They call us gringos.
Because we're American.
But
yeah, because we're American.
That's because they had.
That's because they had. But they call us gringos.
That's because they had the caste system too. You know what I'm saying? They do got black, but they call them Negroes. And they got different varieties of shit between their shit. Depending on how you mix up. And then too, like black is just black. Like the term black is just wherever the English motherfucker colonize your ass at. Like Jamaicans and Caribbeans, even Australia. They call Aborigine. They call them niggas black. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's why they even named it New Guinea. Right. That one land.
Oh yeah. The New Guineans, Papua New Guineans, and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
They named it that because it's a Guinea in Africa, right?
Yeah, it's a Guinea in Africa. Yep.
Right.
Shit, they call shit. You can look at old maps where they call West Africa Negro land. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And you know why that shit caused so much confusion? Like, you know how niggas run with the Columbus story where he's like, oh, I seen black people or they look like Ethiopians. Niggas love to bring that one up too.
But he said that, but he said in the same sense.
I'm talking about Columbus when he first got here. You know how he was describing the people, and that's why the Abos think they was already here.
He said that, but in the same token, he said them niggas had hair like horses. He said them niggas had long hair like horse
Oh,
bangs.
see, they don't even bring that one out.
Yeah, like horsetail and the bangs cut short to their forehead.
Oh yeah, you like know it.
Van Sertima don't say that in the book. Like when you gotta actually go to Columbus Journals and you see it, but Van Sertima don't tell you that in the book, and that's why it goes deeper than just being wrong. It was the devil in certain parts. Hey, Federal States of Kimmy, your microphone, like
somebody got to mute their mic.
In a windstorm, bro.
I was gonna say too, and people misinterpret that Bartholomew Casa statement when he talking about the people with the people with black. He ain't talking about actually like black people. He talking about because it was a difference between the Arawaks and the Caribs. The Caribs used to fuck up the Arawaks and shit. So they look at them like, you look at Spanish literature, they really saying they black because they like eviler or meaner. And they also used to paint they used to like wear like black black
Black
paint
paint.
across their face and shit.
Yeah,
And
that
they had
war
this,
paint.
yeah, and they had this
Yeah,
little
black paint, red paint. Yeah.
yeah,
All that.
and they used this little chrome alloy called gunenium, which is indigenous to America. They wasn't had shit to do with no Molly gold, no shit like that. What they be trying to say. But yeah, but the people, but they call them black because they looked at the Caribs. The Caribs more rebellious than the Arawaks. The Arawaks was more dark side. They like let the motherfuckers do what they did. But the Caribs wasn't going for this shit. It was more like warlike. You know what I'm saying? They was more rebellious, and you know, so they used to even fuck up and ride on the Airwalks and shit, take over their shit sometimes.
Yeah, but we know, but the whole thing is though, like, I read the shit, and like we can't be like, because in some sense we being like Christian apologetics when we look at that shit. Like he was saying that the people of Egypt were black Africans, jet black. Like he was aware of them other people there. He was saying not them, jet black, broad nose nigga like Osiris when he painted black. That's what they were saying, and that's, you know what I mean? So we can't go back and like do like the little apologetics for it and say, well, everybody black, they just been black. Nah. When they say black, they mean woolly hair, thick nose type. That's what
Ugandans.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, not the Uganda again.
Idi Amin and shit. Idi Amin. Yeah.
Motherfucking
Like in his book, he said
Niggas was saying Egyptians came from Uganda yesterday. It was crazy.
That's what Dr. Ben said.
Dr. Ben was tripping, right?
Dr. Ben said Idi Amin and then went up there, yo.
What's going on?
Yeah, because that's why when you look at Chancellor Williams, that's why the narrative was being painted like that. There was a war between the blacks and the whites.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And he was saying like, Narma pushed them out, the Asiatic types. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what he was explaining. So yeah, it is what it is.
Brendan, what up?
What's going on, fellas? What's happening?
Chilling.
What's up?
I see you guys been at war all morning. Right?
Yeah, Brendan ain't sick, Brendan.
Oh man, I tell you. Yeah, I'm out here in DC hanging out downtown. I got some relatives in, so I'm just chiming in, saying what's up to the bros. Yeah, I'm listening in.
Okay, yeah, I see you looking fly. Okay.
Yeah. I live down here, so I got relatives in town. We just having lunch. Yep. Chimed in to lunch at the Pseudo Killers, right?
That's where you from, Brendan? You from DC?
No, I'm from Georgia, but I live in DC now.
Okay.
Right? For sure. Yeah, I'm just chiming in, just saying what's up to the bros, man.
Chef, how far is Baltimore from DC?
Peace to you, bro.
Peace,
bro.
How far is Baltimore from DC, Chef?
About 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a light little ride. You know what I mean?
That's why it's
jump on the highway.
That shit is all close to each other.
Yeah, we could take one street. We could take one street from Baltimore that'll take us right into DC.
In Virginia?
Huh?
In Virginia?
Oh yeah, Virginia right here. You know what I mean? Yeah, Virginia right here.
Yeah, the DMV, baby.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I said that's why they call it that, the DMV.
Yeah, DMV.
Now, quick question. Now, remember we were on a previous show and we were talking about how Dr. Ben was using the term Negro, right? And that was one of my questions. It was like when you say Negro, right? I was under the impression that the term Negro was only used to talk about Black people in the United States, right? But Gullah sort of cleared that up because remember those old maps of Africa that showed the Negro land and all of this?
Negro land.
Which is interesting. Right, but that was interesting. So I thought we kind of cleared that up, but obviously not.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But I remember reading Diaz where Diaz was arguing for jet black African. That was his point. You know what I mean? Like that nigga from Africa. He's seen it before. You know what I'm saying? Like he's well aware what they look like. You know what I'm saying? He was saying, no, not them niggas, us type. You know what I'm saying? My type. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what he was arguing for.
Devil what up?
So we having a
What up,
conversation.
West?
So we having a conversation, making up shit now. I see how we do that.
What's good,
Niggas have
Elaborate, you can't elaborate.
Chef, for the listening audience, Chef always makes shit up. And he makes it up paradigm, halfway crook. So I'm gonna put this shit on the fucking screen and bust him in the head as normal. So let's see about this term we call black. It ain't gonna help him in the fucking discussion, right? Y'all heard everything the nigga said, but he going forth. Here you go. Black is a racialized classification. It's racialized, right? What does racialized mean? What is race? A human construct. Watch this. Usually a political and skin color based category for specific populations with mid to dark brown complexion, right? Which would actually eliminate that nigga. That nigga would not be considered black based off of this definition right here. Watch this. It says not all people considered black have dark skin in certain countries. Okay, often in social based systems of racial. God damn it. Hold on, man. This ain't it. Hold on. 1 second. That's Western
Thanks
world.
for everybody. Good night.
Yeah, y'all better run, nigga. Run. How they say run? Run.
I think you heard my point. Well, I don't know if you heard my point.
Hold on, I just want to finish reading the definition so we have a motherfucking clear.
Yeah, you got to go back. Like you must have clicked on Western world. Go back.
Yeah, I ain't mean to do that. Here. I ain't mean to do that. Here you go. Let me put this back in here, the URL back in this motherfucker. All right, we can get it going. Okay, so racialized classification in the Western world. The term black is used to describe persons who are perceived as dark-skinned compared to other populations. It is most commonly used for people of sub-Saharan Africa, ancestry, and indigenous people of Oceania. It's though it has been applied in many contexts to other groups and is no indicator of any close ancestral relationship whatsoever. Indigenous African societies do not use the term black as a racial identity outside of influence brought by Western cultures. It say the term black may or may not be capitalized, right? I don't need to read all that. Come here. Different societies apply different criteria regarding who is classified as black. And these social constructs have changed our time. It says in a number of countries, social variables affect classification. Variables, right? I said it right? Variables, classification as much as skin color and to social criteria for blackness vary. In the United Kingdom, black was historically equivalent with persons of color. In general, the term for non-European peoples. In other regions, such as Australia's settlers applied the term black, or it was used by local populations with different histories and ancestral backgrounds. Some perceive black as derogatory, outdated, reductive, or otherwise unrepresentative label, and as a result, neither use nor define it, especially in African countries with little or no history of colonial racial segregation. Okay, how the hell does this help Chef in his fucking conversation about the Egyptians? It fucking doesn't.
We weren't talking about the Egyptians.
Don't have to, but that's why we was arguing that. And so I was absolutely right about what I was saying. Is a term.
So say it again. So what was you saying?
I said it's a social. I said it's a social.
Hold on. All right. So since you wasn't on here, we already acknowledged that it was a social construct. Like so what's your next point?
So if you acknowledge it's a social construct, then
mostly all of our shit is social constructs when you're classifying people.
So what's the joke?
No, that black people in America are not the only people that's called black people. That was the point. You said that.
That's the point. That's the point you made up, bro.
No, my nigga. So you didn't type that in our back chat?
Listen, I'm gonna make this point. Nigga, show the source. I'm gonna make this point. I say in 2022.
You did not say in 2022. I'm looking at our text conversation right now. I'm looking at it.
In 2022, when you talk about
you're gonna repeat that again that you said in 2022.
I'm not yelling.
Yeah, he said July. I'm saying July 22, 2022.
Y'all know dude, and I'm saying I'm not hollering over nobody, cause ain't nobody gonna get nothing out of the holler shit, right? So you had 25, 30 minutes to make your point.
Yo, you done went on and made your point, but don't lie though. Don't lie and say you said in 2022 you didn't say that.
Go back to the original.
We had this argument before. Hold on, we had this argument before though.
I'm talking. So
we had this argument before though, yo.
So what's my stance?
This, hold on. This ain't why you acting like this a new damn argument, yo?
So, Chef, what's my stance?
You already acknowledged that people outside of America was called black, yo. You already acknowledged this shit.
What's my stance, Chef?
So why would you come back and then make the statement again like we ain't already cleared the shit up? That's what I keep talking about. Groundhog's Day, yo.
Hey, Chef, what is my stance, Chef?
What is your stance?
What is my fucking stance, Chef, on that?
You already made it. Why are we here, why are we here? Why are we here? Did we have a whole argument in the back chat over this?
Oh my God, man! See that you are evading the fucking question.
No, I'm not. You ain't backing me in the corner. I'm telling the people about our previous argument. We was just arguing.
I was just arguing what, Chef? What was I arguing, Chef?
You said that black Americans are the only African Americans are the only black people or the only. That's crazy. We're not.
I'm gonna say this again, as you mischaracterize the whole motherfucking thing. When you use the term black people, 99% of people on planet Earth automatically fucking think about African Americans. It's a colonized term used by people who were colonized.
What about the people in Africa?
I'm actually in the middle of talking. So
what about the people in Africa though?
All right, y'all ladies, dog. I ain't doing it.
What about the people in Africa? What about terms like Black Africa? What about the people in the Caribbean? They not black people? You sound crazy. I know he ain't leave.
I get what he's saying though.
Man, he bullshitting.
I get it though.
He is bullshitting. He clearly said African Americans are the only black people. You cannot say shit like that. He read the whole definition. He read the whole wiki definition where it tells you that word came from and who it was applied to. It was applied to sub-Saharan Africans. How the fuck we gonna end up being the only black people then? If we come from a population of people who was called black people. It don't make sense.
Chef, but you see exactly what I've been saying and what Sosa just demonstrated well in his analogy. What are you defining it to be? Black culture or black color?
But we had already acknowledged all of that though.
Nah, you either gonna talk over each other, yo, we're gonna have a conversation, yo. I ain't doing it.
Yo, you had already got all your shit out, yo.
According to you.
You did. Yo, we got your point.
No, and
we have got your point clearly, yo. What else was you trying to do? You read your source. Yo, you read your source. My nigga, you read your source.
If both of us talking at the same time, how the fuck that
but
makes
you read your source and you explained it. Then what else? You read your point, you read your source, and you got a chance to explain it. Then what else was supposed to happen, yo?
Into the house.
Like scam me.
Cool.
The top.
That's okay. Come on.
Hit the mute button, Federer. Stay, caught you one.
Yeah, bro, picking up prostitutes and shit. Mute your mic.
Yeah, caught that one.
This nigga on Figueroa and shit. Come on, bro. Get off Fig, bro.
Oh shit.
I'm trying to get he trying to get a lunchtime special.
We don't speak in absolutes, though, Chef. So we don't speak in absolutes, nigga. So that's what you're trying to do right now. You're trying to pigeonhole in the world of absolutes. Okay? My point is that Europeans actually started making niggas black. And the name applied to black people from America, but people generally think when they hear it. When you say, yo, black people, rap, you know what I'm saying? The black rap artist, you don't think Africa. You don't think the nigga from Africa. You think the nigga from America some fucking way, yo. Generally fucking speaking, bro. So generally speaking, like I said, generally speaking, if we don't play the generally speaking game, then the fucking Egyptians will be classified as black, if we generally speaking. Come on, bro. Like y'all can't have it both ways. You cannot. Generally speaking, niggas on the Nile is black. Plenty of black motherfuckers on the Nile in prehistoric time. Generally fucking speaking, since we use the word black. So then why the fuck do you build Dr. Bill and say black man in the Nile in his fucking family based off what I just read this? What? It's a fucking conundrum y'all niggas in. That's the problem. Either stop using the term, because if you use it, I'm gonna show you all the black people on the fucking Nile, and I'm gonna show you all the black people in America. If you don't use it, then it's a social fucking construct, and I'm gonna beat the shit out of y'all. Even when you want to do it, y'all niggas dead. Y'all dead men walking, because y'all know what the fuck y'all talking about. And, y'all nigga, Brady can't help y'all at. He dead too. But yeah, acting like y'all don't know. Acting like y'all don't know it's on. Come on, man. Y'all the niggas is dead. They all done. They dead man walk. They don't got it. They don't got the package. They don't know. Man, y'all got me. They had me pulling over. They had me pulling over, man. I ain't even get home yet. I was about to chime in.
So look. Unc was saying, I wasn't letting him talk, right? So I just let him have a whole hissy fit. I did. Hey, Unc, you good?
I'm always. It ain't personal against business. This shit ain't personal.
No, man, I ain't talking about like that. No, I'm just saying, you sat there and you said I wasn't letting you talk, right? When I let you read your whole source and you explained it, right? Now I'm trying to get a word in. You want to keep going. Like, for what reason? Like, we heard your point. Like, I wasn't disrespecting you by talking. Nigga, you got it out. Like at this point, no, right. But at this point, it's like, all right, now what are we listening to? Brainwashing? Like, after you done read your source and explained it, you explained the conversation and what you meant. And then when I'm trying to, get into like, yo, what is it, brainwashing now? Like, you ain't feel You ain't feel like you explained yourself good enough? Like what happened?
I'm just trying to figure out. I thought you was trying to say something right now. Now you talking about the chain of events. You tripping.
Yeah, because you jumped off like, yo.
Don't get bogged down.
Jumped off like niggas wasn't letting you get your shit off.
I didn't say that.
When you,
no,
you clearly got your shit off.
No, now, after you me, shit.
No, now what you just did, you just start talking about Egypt and who ain't got the pay. That wasn't even a conversation. You see what I'm saying? That's where I was trying. That's where I was trying to stop it from going off into other shit, yo. We need to be able to discuss. We need to be able to discuss what we're discussing in isolation and make those points clear. We can't keep jumping all around to other shit because we never nail nothing down. Because I guarantee you, next month, we're gonna be back on the same shit again. We don't put no periods on shit, yo.
Hey, Chef.
Yo.
Let me ask you a question. You say people from Egypt would not be called Negro, right?
Yeah.
Or black. They won't be considered black.
Right.
You ever heard of a man by the name of Mustafa Hefney, whatever?
Dr. Mustafa?
Yes.
Hefney, yeah. Yep.
When you look at him, you won't call him Negro by just looking at him?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would.
Okay. He was born in Egypt. His people from Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
So they won't be his people will not be considered Negro.
Now there's a whole history behind that. So I mean we can go into it. I don't think you're gonna end up on the best side of that using him, but it's cool. It's good if that's your point.
Because his mom or dad is from Sudan. That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah, he don't play like that.
That's what. Yo, that's hold on. You know what? Y'all go ahead. Y'all
that's a game. That's a game they play. Caroline's brain fuck. See, that's a game. See, that's the game. There's a mythical turn on the fucking now, right? They naming niggas. These niggas that we naming, they never could have been Egyptian. But see, tonight or tomorrow, whenever I decide to do it, nigga, I'm gonna show y'all niggas how crazy it is. So we gonna play this whole game. The man sued the United States government, yo, right? Because he said he was black. He sued him. He was like, nah, yo, but he had Sudanese mother and the Egyptian father, so he really wasn't Egyptian. See how it sounds?
I never said he wasn't Egyptian.
Hey, Chef. If we go back in the 1600s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your complexion, will you be considered Negro?
Would I be considered Negro in the 1600s? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't be considered Negro.
You would not be considered Negro, right?
No, I wouldn't be considered Negro.
Okay. That's what this is all
about. Y'all tripping, man, I swear.
He tripping hard.
Chef, a mulatto, yo.
No, I'm being honest. You know what I mean? Man. But nobody wouldn't deny.
Where y'all? Yeah, you would. Like, nigga, they call Indians Negro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it depends on the society. It depends on.
Yeah, it depends on where you are. Yeah, like,
it depends on the society. But I understand what they saying. So yeah, I could be categorized in the 1600s as something else, right? I can go to African and South American countries, and I've been to Latin America and been told that I'm not black. So I get it. It's different places.
Right, so you're confused, right?
No, I'm not confused. I'm not confused. I recognize that black people were considered people of African descent is who I align with. And if people of African descent that I come from are called black, then then I understand what motherfuckers is saying. I'm
So
not saying I'm.
You can consider them more in 16th
So you
century
think
Europe,
I'm
right?
saying
You can consider them
that
more.
hold on, James and got different complexions than me. Do you think because I'm lighter than them or they darker than me that I would actually say that we are not of the same people? You think I would disassociate myself with them because of my skin complexion? That
Well,
would be
I would hope
crazy
not,
shit.
but the argument seems to have that kind of separation to it.
Nah, that's not what we're talking about. No, we ain't doing that. That's not what we say.
So you got light-skinned and dark-skinned people within your family. Do y'all say that y'all different people? No, y'all don't.
Then why you say the Egyptians are different people? There are families.
Oh my fucking God, yo. If you think that the Egyptians, right, are motherfucking the same as Nigerians, then you got the problem, bro. Not me. That ain't my issue.
Well, can it be the same as the Sudanese? Because they do, right? Because they're right there, right? They're right next to Sudan.
Yeah,
Sudan is
Sudan is sub-Saharan
lower than the.
But who says Sudan is sub-Saharan Africa?
Sudan is lower than the equator line, so that's why they're darker.
Okay.
They could be considered the same people, but they're below the equator line. The Egyptians, or above, sorry. The Sudanese are in the equator line, so that's why they're so dark. But the phenotype is the same.
They're Africans, but they're different groups of people.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna have a nigga in your family look like African American and the other nigga look like Egyptian from Cairo. Like, that should be crazy.
They Negro just like the Egyptian. They're Negroes.
No, bro.
No, no. They're not Negro.
Yo,
you can't call them Negro though. That's you go by the skin color map then, and that color what's there now is still there. It was then and it's now.
Yeah, I worked in Southern Illinois 2019, 2020, and there's a whole lot of, admixing going on in the Midwest, man.
So are the sand, hold on, are the sand people Negro?
Who?
The sand people.
Who are they?
The sand people.
Oh, you talking about Khoisan?
Oh, yeah, the Khoisan people.
It's down to perspective. That's your perspective on what you want to.
I didn't ask you about my perspective. I just asked you a question. Well, are they Negro? Would it be considered Negro?
I would consider
what is Negro? What do you class as Negro? Define Negro for me, and then I can tell you if they're Negro or not.
We get into the weeds. We get off into the weeds. Because listen, once you go from black, now you're going to Negro. Even though Negro means black, so when you say Negro, now we got to think about, damn, who would they classify as a Negro? Right. It makes it more. It gets more getting muddier and muddier when we start doing
just because we want
more vague as you go down.
Just because we want.
What does that mean?
We want North Africa, yo.
Yeah, I'll put it this way, fam. If he get a person from Egypt, not the professor you talk about, the other folk. I'm asking because we already use it for example. If you grab somebody, the other Egyptian type from Cairo, and put them in America, would you call them a Negro?
Would I call them
a nigga call them an Arab.
Exactly. Call that a Negro.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? But hold on. But why would I use that man? Well, the United States try to call him a white man, and he.
I get it. But listen, I give you that. Listen, I'm not you with that. You're right. You got one. I'm not answering my question. What do you consider a Negro?
Say that again.
Would you look at the other type of that's a Negro?
I got Egyptian
man. Like you ain't even tell me about this shit.
Hey, man, just answer the question, man.
Come on, man. If you answers no.
No, but you asked me a question, right? One of my Egyptian friends, hold on. One of my
don't go anecdotal on us.
One of my Egyptian friends looked like Manny Fresh. Just like Manny Fresh. Will you consider
God. This nigga said Manny Fresh, bro.
Yes, that's what I say. I say he resembled Manny Fresh. Will you consider Manny Fresh black?
Of course,
Bruh,
that's why.
stop, bro.
Okay, so yes, and I would say they would
There's
look
other
like an
types there, bro. There's
And,
other types there.
You just trying to fit your thing, man.
Yeah. See the fact, you had to get slippery on that one. He's like, nah, I ain't nothing like that. But I got a homeboy. He look like Master P. He just
Right.
what the fuck I'm gonna do with that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
The nigga went anecdotal like a motherfucker on it.
You look like
he
Manny.
look like nice. Look like, bro, you got me, nigga.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Take that L, nigga. Hey, but hold on. Hold on. So are Eritrea, people from Eritrea, will you consider them as being Negro or black?
Yeah, I do consider them black. That's like looking at Nipsey. That's like looking at Nipsey Hussle. We consider Nipsey Hussle black.
So why you?
Yeah, they look like African Americans, yo. Like what the fuck?
Right. Just like Somalians, them all black people, bro.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
they just look like mixed black people, yo. Like,
Bro, black mean sub-Saharan African. Let's just keep it a buck.
Time out.
I agree.
Hold on.
I agree.
Hold on. Time out. So you're saying Somalians look like black people, right? In America.
Right? I guarantee you got black people in your family that look like that, yo.
So you know, I
guarantee you. I live in a black city. Baltimore. I can walk up on the street and there's black people in my city that look like Nipsey Hussle, yo.
But
we
range. Well, hold on, time out. But they are most of those black people are sub-Saharan West African, right?
I guarantee you, y'all got a curly head nigga right next door to y'all, yo. I guarantee you got a curly head nigga right next door to you, yo. I guarantee you that your brother probably a curly head nigga, yo. Like, what I'm saying, yo.
But hold on, but if we gonna say are we gonna agree that we from West Africa, right? Most of us, right?
Yeah, primarily.
Show me a West African nigga with curly hair that look like an East African, my nigga.
No, I'm saying African Americans.
I understand what you saying.
Hold on,
He's saying African Americans, bro. You're not listening.
Yeah. With the variety of admixture. Hold on. So you're telling me that Snoop Dogg can't go for a goddamn Eritrean?
Right. Snoop look like Nipsey.
Let me ask you a question.
So you're telling me, hold on. So you're telling me special ed can't go for an East African.
But hold on, time out. Hold on. You asked me a question though, right? Snoop Dogg, right? My stepmom is black American. She's one of the Bowers. Her people from Alabama, where Snoop Dogg is related to her, right? Snoop Dogg had a lot of native blood inside of him.
No, he don't.
No, he don't.
Yes, he does. Check his.
Nigga, I'm from LA living. No, he don't. That nigga's black. Nigga, I'm from LA. No, he's not. Ain't got no damn Native American. No, he not.
He got like 8% Native American in him, yo.
Nigga, we all got 8.
Right.
1 or 2. Stop.
But hold on. Time out. What you guys are doing, right? I'm telling you where you got Genesis started was West Africa, right? If you just look at the West Africans, right? I'm not talking about Black American, right? Because Black American have mixture. Right?
That's what I'm saying. Right.
Okay.
And we're still considered black.
You can't compare mixture with I don't want to sound so racist.
East Africans. Listen, East Africans and Horn Africans have West Asian admixture in them, yo. They are Africans with a high level of West Asian admixture in those populations, yo. That's why you can compare them and say that a lot of them look like, some African American people and black people in the Caribbean, and South America black people. You feel me? Like if you go to Colombia, there's a large population of Afro-Colombian people, right? And a lot of their phenotypes can be described as East African because of the admixture that they have with motherfucking, and it's the same. What are we saying?
All I'm saying is, yeah, there's, special ed, his people from Jamaica, there's a lot of, saying, but
right.
Yes, he got curly hair and all that shit, but I'm just saying if you saying you West African, right? You can't find a West African person with curly fucking hair, my nigga.
Man, that's pseudo, bro. Why would you say?
But we're not
pseudo.
West African. Americans and Caribbean people are not West African. We're descendants of West Africans,
right?
But we're not West African.
You're also descendant of Europe too, right? You're descendant of Europe. You're descendant of West Africa, right? And you're a descendant of Native Americans. Some of you guys are, right? So it's a cluster going on, right? But it's a lot different. That's recent. That is recent. With Somalia and Ethiopia, that is ancient. That's more than 500, 600, more than that, 1,000 years of mixture and shit like that. But I'm saying is,
right.
Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, what's going on? I mean, you can't disqualify Mustafa Hadney and say, oh, because his people Sudan, his mom is Ethiopian. I mean, they're the same. How far is it from Egypt to goddamn Sudan, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? The U.S. government was trying to make this man white. Say, no, I don't care about your kinky hair. You still white. There's an agenda going behind it. And
that's an agenda. Oh, I agree. That's an agenda.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. That's an agenda. I agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an agenda to keep their numbers up.
Yeah, exactly.
But they want to take. No, not only that. They want to take Egypt and say it's white.
Bro, they don't nobody care about Egypt that much, bro. Stop.
It's not all about keeping the numbers up, my nigga.
Yes, it is. That's what it's solely about, bro. It's about keeping they numbers up, bro.
So let me ask you: if Mustafa Hadney got pulled over by the cop, they gonna say, "Oh, that's a white man."
Bro, that's irrelevant. Come on, man.
All right, whatever. It's irrelevant. That don't make
no, it is. I'm talking about to this conversation. Now, like that has nothing to do with it.
No, I'm saying. All right, go ahead, boss. I ain't gonna argue with you.
No, I'm saying that saying that United States classifies him as white, so they can keep their majority population. Now, when the nigga get pulled over, that's something totally different.
Well, how many Egyptians live in America, my nigga? Keep up the population of damn near 300,000? Get out of here, man.
No. Listen, all North Africans, when they come to America, is classified as white.
So they gonna need North African to keep up their population. Nigga, it's an agenda behind. It's not that many North African in America compared to West African and East African. It's not that many compared to us. Get out of there. What you talking about? Keep the numbers up. Get out of here. Show me the fact. Show me that.
What fact?
They want to use North African to keep up their number compared to how many West African coming in. Liberia we all got over 1 million plus. We got more people in America than goddamn country of Liberia. Almost.
Okay, can I ask you a question? So let's say that the Egyptians were black. What does that mean?
That y'all win. Y'all get to have Egypt, yo. That's what that means.
Hey, Egypt is white. It's not. Listen. At the end of the day, is who control. If Egypt is known to be this high function civilization, right? There's an origin of that black people were smart enough, right? Then were they the father of civilization? Were they the father of this and that? White folks want to take that for themselves and say, yeah, they were dark, but they were Mediterranean. They were not sub-Saharan Africa. Old place.
Considering where black people are in the world right now, the smart ones, what does that have any effect on us? What is it for confidence?
Yeah, that's basically he didn't broke it down.
Because they say, somebody on the continent of Africa, right? They don't have to be black, and you know what I'm saying, or whatever. We were, even though we were not directly, we're not Egyptian, but that's how civilization came on that continent right there. Even though and they want to claim it, the Western world want to claim it as it was part of their doing. It was not part of the making of an African homegrown creation.
I hear where you're coming from. I'm in England. I know that. But I'm saying, considering where you're at now, what is the goal to get it back to black? What does that mean? Is it for confidence for us? Because maybe some people don't think that they were great.
It's a spot out the world that it was a African civilization in ancient time that was the product of modern day society. I mean, it was influenced by modern day society.
If anyone who knows evolution, no, that's true. Without everything comes from Africa, brother. That's where man's civilization comes from. So obviously, great's gonna start there. If you want to class that as great. So I'm just saying, what now? What does it do for us now? They can have that.
Origin of humans.
We're here now. We're doing us.
They said the hominoid. They agree about Homo sapiens coming out of Africa, but they're not agreeing that the first civilization came out of Africa. That's not 100% agree upon. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Didn't hear that. Cut out.
Yeah, what'd you say? Say it again.
They debate.
They say
either Mesopotamia or Egypt, but they're neck and neck, so it's not that big of a deal. Doesn't matter if a nigga came 3 days before. Like, who really gives a shit? No matter who came first. Niggas did that shit at the same time. Like, so don't even matter.
Look, at the end of the day, we all know the Germanic tribes were not had no connection with Rome, the creation of Rome or Greece, but they are considered European, white, right? But why can't we? That's our northern brother. Why can't they just be light-skinned Africans? Why we don't embrace that? Why they can embrace? Why a Germanic tribe can embrace Rome and Greece, and we don't bop our eyes and nothing there. We just accepted that. Oh yeah, that's true, man. They're white folks. But when it comes
because you from the whole other side of the damn continent. You're not Egyptian.
Huh? Say that again. Say that again.
I said, I don't know why black people in America want to be Egyptian so damn bad. You not Egyptian, bro.
And the Germanic tribe aren't Roman.
Yeah, but at least Germany is closer to Rome than West Africa is to Egypt. You not Egyptian.
Well, you keep saying Black African. How about East Africa? Can they accept that? Can Somalia, Uganda, can they accept that? Sudan, can they accept that? All right, we West African, we should accept that, but they can't accept that because they're saying that, they bundle them to sub-Saharan Africa.
Nobody in
brother, can I just say this? What I say last thing,
bro.
What?
We the only niggas that claim some shit that got nothing to do with us.
Well, it gotta start somewhere, my
brother.
Start your ass in West Africa. Yeah, start your ass in West Africa, nigga.
Oh,
God damn.
Nigga, you
see, look, let's have a real conversation. Right. You niggas do not want to claim West Africa. That's the real. Let's have that real conversation. Why y'all scared to claim West Africa?
I claim Benin. I claim Benin Empire.
No, you don't. You on here talking about Egypt.
No, because what you're doing is they're the same.
You ain't missing Benin the whole hour we've been on.
An older country, not
You've been
not
trying to
named
connect
Benin.
this to the damn Nile River for a whole hour now.
They listen. At the end of the day, they're all African, man. I mean, it doesn't matter because
can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, Bob.
I think like it's an inferiority complex.
Yeah, so there you go. So
right?
talk about it.
It's like greatness is linked to the pyramids.
Right.
So if we don't got that, then we ain't special.
That's exactly what it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like so we have to attach ourselves to the pyramid.
Hey Sosa, that's what these niggas are running from, yo.
Yup.
That is the underlying shit of this whole thing. And the reason why I beat on it so bad, because I want these niggas to realize you're dealing with your inferiority complex, yo.
Yep.
That's what all of this shit about, yo.
Yeah,
I
these
didn't want to
niggas
say
not
that,
proud
but
to
that's
be
what
West
it is.
African, bro.
Like, goddamn, yeah, white people told us we wasn't shit, yo. I get it, yo. You know what I mean? Yeah, yo, we look at West African civilizations and we see how they don't stack up to, you know what I mean, European civilizations, right? And culture as far as technology and shit. Yes, that is an issue, yo. But it shouldn't be an issue going forward. Right? It shouldn't be an issue going forward. And these niggas will not acknowledge that, yo. They will act like, yo, they're just caping for Egypt because it's an African civilization.
Right.
No. Nigga, I'm black too. You think I don't have the same issues mentally that all other African Americans have? You think I don't got slavery, inferiority issues that I don't question myself or measure myself up to white America, right? I do. Like all black people do that shit, man. Like they did a number on our show, but now we're trying to claim other people's civilizations, yo, because we want to set, man, it's an inferiority complex, yo.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
I can't see why you can't. I can't see
the Abos is doing.
Why people can't embrace now. There's people involved. There's people involved in a time machine in your country. Black people with Elon Musk. Do you know why you're not involving yourself in that instead of trying to go back? You're great now. Don't worry about back then. You got to realize times move forward, and you got to go with them, because you're gonna be stuck. I have that over here in England as well. You think we don't match up? One of the blatantest places for racism, where it started early.
Yeah, y'all got
I don't watch
herbs
that. I
over
go
there.
forward. There's nothing.
Look, y'all got herbs over there that y'all got to measure yourselves up against, right? Indians, you know what I mean? Everybody over there, they got businesses and, you know what I mean?
You got to remember, Chef, because there's even lesser white people. They see the Scottish and the Irish as even lesser in some senses. So imagine that, but they're still higher than the black and the Indian, and you get what I mean?
Exactly.
So, boys, I'm watching that. I don't watch that. I'm moving forward. I know what I am now.
Yeah, it's definitely so you hit the nail on the head, yo. But these niggas will never admit that shit, yo. You will argue with these niggas. We'll talk about DNA. We'll talk about everything but what the elephant in the room is, yo.
Hey, cause they act like we don't know. Nigga,
they act like we don't know.
Just the ones that
nigga, we black.
Look, hold on. That's like trying to argue with your siblings, right? And trying to convince your siblings that y'all not poor, yo. Nigga, they live in the same house with y'all. They eating the same food. How you gonna try to convince them that, you know what I mean, that we not poor? Yo, nigga, we know if we poor or not, yo.
Hey, Chef. Hey, Chef, I don't like the that distance argument as far as like if people want to say that the Egyptians are black or African and necessarily take any pride in it, right? Because when they found that Ishango bone down in South Africa, and you know, brothers bring that up all the time in this conscious community, and that shit ain't nowhere near West Africa. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So
not,
like,
where is that?
it's South Africa. The Inshango bone, that bone with the they said it's the first mathematical device or whatever, like the first calculator or some shit. And that was it way down there in South Africa. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Or for example, the Khoisan, we as Americans or Caribbeans or whatever, people who understand or accept the concept of race or know what it is, we look at the Khoisan, oh, them some black folk, they light skin. That don't mean they us. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that's fair to hold you far away. Shit, we far away from South Africa, but shit, we still look at them like, oh, them black people.
Right.
So I don't
You know why? You know why though? Because the Khoisan and them are underdeveloped, right? They're not on the level of the Egyptians.
No, but I'm saying we claim
But
them.
that's
though.
the mother of civilization.
For the most part, no.
That's where civilization
but we
starts.
claim them though. We claim them though. Like if you're gonna be all the way thorough in your logic, you would say, "Yo, you ain't supposed to claim them. They not you."
Nah, bro, y'all don't be on here claiming the Khoisan. You niggas claim Egyptians.
What you mean?
Stop it.
What you mean?
Y'all don't even talk about South Africa. None of that. Stop.
Bruh, didn't I just mention the Inshango
Bro, we
bone?
ain't never had a show on here about no
bro,
damn
how you
South
gonna tell
Africa.
me, brother? Hold on, Chef. You ain't never heard Dr. Mayat and other folks in this community talk about the Inshango bone.
Yeah, that's just stupid though.
Yeah, but you talking about
it
the
doesn't
bone.
matter.
I'm
Listen,
talking about the Khoisan.
Hold on. It's besides the point. It's in the same general area, brother, is the point. And they're
yeah, I get that, but niggas be on here claiming Egypt. They don't be on here claiming Khoisan.
no.
Stop.
Even all right, take the claiming word out of it, right? When they talk about the walls of Zimbabwe, right, and all that shit, right? People take.
Who talks about the walls of Zimbabwe?
You say who?
When?
What do you mean when? You want me?
Who and when?
You want an exact date, bro? Like, come on, man. You being.
No, but I'm saying that most of the time we have these conversations, bro. It's about Egypt.
Because
Ain't nobody talking about the
Egypt is in essence the crown jewel. It is the one that is the most when you.
Yeah, it's the crown jewel to you, niggas.
Listen, brother, you're getting emotional, right? The reason why I say Egypt,
nigga, I'm not emotional. Stop.
The reason why people would look at Egypt as a crown jewel is because technologically, what they has is so anachronistic to their time period, right? It boggles the mind.
Nah, bro. Niggas claim Egypt because Dr. Ben told you niggas was Egyptian.
No, bro, because listen, if none of that stuff existed in Egypt, the pyramids, hold on, because you said it's Dr. Jeff. No, if Dr. Jeffries was making that same claim, hold on, bro.
I said Dr. Ben told you niggas that y'all was Egyptian.
Bro, stop talking for a little bit, bro.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Right, bro. If Dr. Jeffries was saying we was Egyptians and he didn't have those 2.5 million blocks of limestone, each of them weighing an average of 10 tons, not separated by a credit card, is so exact, and all the other artifacts and shit that's so exquisitely made, and that's the shit that make people hold that civilization in high regard. Not because Dr. Jeffries says so. It's the visual evidence, the fact that they had mathematics, they had so much writing. Like when you go to the Valley of the Kings, and you see those huge statues and the exactness and the precision with which those things are built, it's so awe-inspiring and boggling of the mind. Those are the things that inspire people to take pride in it, not because some conscious community nigga said it. Come on, man.
Yes, listen, you just proved my point. All that stuff you just said is the reason why you claim it and you don't claim West Africa. Because West Africa don't have all that shiny shit.
Bro, Egypt is the pretty girl.
You know I'm right, bro. I'm not talking about you specifically, but I'm talking about in the black community. That's why these niggas is walking
Yes,
around
of
dressing
course.
like
I don't.
Egyptians
No one
because
would.
everything you just said.
No one would disagree, brother. But that's human. It's just the same as the brother who just made the point with the Germanic tribes. They don't attach themselves to their Germanic brethren in those times, because for the most part they were like savages and brutes, right? They go to what is the represents the epitome of advancement, which would be the Romans and the Greek at that time. That's anybody. You're gonna look to the.
I think everybody should claim their own greatness. Like, why are you claiming somebody on the other side of the damn continent?
Yeah, but what you mean by claim? I mean, you have some of.
You know what I mean by claim. These niggas
why
are
is it hard for
claiming
you to
Egyptians.
understand?
Stop it.
Listen,
He just
you
said
have
the
some.
dramatic. I swear.
You have those among us who believe they're literally Egyptians, right?
Right.
So if you want to talk about them,
That's
and
what
say
I'm
like,
talking about.
right, but that's fine.
Now.
But I
Jabari,
believe you could separate between them and the people who just say, okay, Egyptians were black and they were a classic African civilization.
Right,
you know,
right.
I think you could make a distinction.
But you remember you got to put in post-traumatic slave syndrome as well. That's a major part in this, and why people claim to it.
Hold on, sir. When George Weah was the only soccer player that won world best player and so forth, right? Ethiopian, Uganda. When I say I'm from Liberia, they are happy. They say, "Oh, he representing the continent of Africa, George Weah, the great guy." So it's a pride. It's not to say they Liberian, or not to say they're West African. There's a pride because this man did a great achievement. Why can't we do the same thing? Represent the one civilization that was on the continent as us. That's us. Because they represent their continent. You know what I'm saying? You guys are different than the Europeans. What?
No, go ahead, bro. My bad.
No, I'm just saying if Ethiopian wanted to worship George Weah because he's on the continent of Africa and from Liberia, West Africa, you know what I'm saying? It's completely different. And even people, you know what I'm saying? If they can do it, if Somali can do it and represent a football player who was great on the continent of Africa, who represent the continent of Africa, why can't we as West African do the same thing for a great civilization like Egypt? Why we got to be different than the Germanic tribe who worship Rome and Greek? Don't tell me.
See, they have a connection to them, bro.
Huh?
They have a connection. We don't have no connection to Egypt.
What connection do
those people are like damn near related?
How they never had a
Rome,
script.
Italy, Germany, man, that's all like within not too far from each other. Egypt and Nigeria, stop it.
See, that's something
y'all just don't want to let go of Egypt, bro. Let Egypt go.
I'm not even saying it's a problem, brother. I'm just stupid.
Man, don't hurt that. Y'all try to hurt that man. Don't make
I'm not even dissing him. You can subscribe.
He ain't ready yet. Hey, bro, don't let go yet. You might not be ready yet.
Oh, evil Egypt.
You know, I got love for the brother. No matter what, he can subscribe to what he wants to subscribe to. But I just think, why? When you're here now, and you could be great now. You don't need to go back.
What I'm saying is, I'm not saying I'm Egyptian. I never once say that, right?
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, brother.
Listen, I never once say I was Egyptian, right? I never once say I was Egyptian. I just told you I'm West African, right?
All right. Don't make me pull up your go to your Facebook and check that timeline.
He on Facebook with an
But I never, But what I'm saying is, right, I never once say I'm Egyptian. I never say that West African are connected with the Egyptian. They're not. We had our own glories and so forth like that. But
but why we can't talk about it? We don't never talk about it. Because we still stuck in Egypt. That's the problem that I have with it.
You shouldn't
that
have.
we
First
talk
of all,
about Egypt so much.
You
We
shouldn't
don't even
have
know
a
what the
problem
hell
with
went
that.
on in West Africa.
You shouldn't have a problem with that. You said what went on in West Africa?
I said that we talk about Egypt so much, we don't even discuss West Africa.
On this show?
Yeah.
Well, you need
Because you
to
niggas love
start talking.
Egypt
You need
so
to
much.
tell the host of the show start talking about West Africa and start talking about the Egypt shit.
No, y'all don't want to let it go.
No, but the host is control of the narrative.
No,
If
the
he
host
wants-
got
why
because
he
we
got-
trying
why
to
the host
because
don't talk-
correction
why the
with
host
him
be
and
talking
Corey.
bad about West African? They ain't no damn Egyptian, but his ass and their ass
because
only talk about goddamn Egypt. You
no, that's because
that's because
we'll come
West
to
African.
we'll
They don't
come
say
to
shit about
agreement.
West Africa.
No, that's because
Yeah,
we'll come to
go
agreement.
ahead, Sosa.
Uncle be on it, but
hold on. I
but
said we'll
not
come to
Chef. Chef don't talk
hold
about
on.
no
Let
West
Sosa go,
African.
bro.
He be
Let
on
Sosa
say,
go.
Hold on, listen,
you in
listen,
Egypt.
listen. We'll come to agreement on a population of Egypt, and everybody will be good, right? And they'll be saying the same thing you saying, and then the next day say something different. You know what I'm saying? Then Reggie come on and say, "Them people that ain't them people. Them people with migrants that they push the real population out, and then we end up right back."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Reggie
So,
go bring up the fucking green Sahara.
yeah. I'm supposed to do a presentation tonight on it, man. We supposed to.
But
we
you know
supposed
the
to have
crazy
something
thing
set up.
about it, Reggie was talking about the pottery and stuff like that, right? And how how it's the origin of it is around what we call modern day Mali and shit like that, right? Even though we're not Egyptian, but there was a connection, my nigga. It was more connection what you would call the Germanic tribes compared to Rome or Greece to a form. If that pottery is in Egypt, there was a connection, my nigga, from the beginning of time. There was a connection. So I don't know what the hell you guys talking about.
Bro, hell no.
It's called evolution, brother. That's how everything comes
Right.
out
It's
of
called
us.
evolution. It got nothing to do with
It's
being
called
connected.
evolution.
Yeah, and there's
So
a
what I'm
connection
saying is they
between
were
the
there.
Egyptians and Nubians. Listen, there's a connection between the Egyptians and Nubians. You ain't
Right.
Nubian.
I
Right.
never said
That's
dude.
another group of people, bro.
But isn't that the same distinct? If you talk about the pottery that was found, the oldest pottery is found in Mali. Is that West Africa right there, sir?
It's not Egyptian pottery, though,
Yeah, but
bro.
it's not Egyptian. Exactly.
Y'all let Uncle and them conflate everything. You know what I mean?
Right.
Pottery is found all over the world. Let's just be honest.
Right.
You know what I mean? Human beings could always dig clay out of the ground. You know what I mean? Mold it and fire it in with heat. That is not so I let them have their pottery argument. But if that's the only thing that you got, right?
Now
That's
we also
Go ahead.
got legs and feet. So you try and saying African people in West Africa didn't travel out east?
They didn't travel to Egypt. That's what we saying. They didn't travel to Egypt.
Oh, well
Hey, but
Mansa
see how he.
Mansa
But
Musa
listen,
was able to
hold
do
on,
it.
Yeah,
hold
you
on,
see how
hold
he
on,
tried to
listen,
switch
hold
it
on,
up?
listen. He just said, I don't think those people are us, right? And
Yeah,
then
he
as soon as we let a
contradicted
little
himself.
leeway, he's like, so you mean to tell me West Africans couldn't go there because he's trying to find the connection? You see what I'm saying, bro? Like, that's always the case, bro. It's always the
right.
case.
You just prove why we keep talking about Egypt.
Let's talk about West Africa now, my nigga.
No, but I'm saying, see, you just tried it right there. You just tried to connect West
Let's talk about West
Africa to
Africa.
Egypt.
All right, I'm gonna talk about West Africa. Now watch this. Ain't shit over there, yo.
See, that's where you wrong.
Now it's over.
We were doing
Now it's
metallurgy.
over.
We were doing metallurgy. We was doing metallurgy before the Europeans. So I don't give a fuck what you talking about, nigga.
Okay.
I represent my coast, nigga. So you saying we was doing way before the European, my nigga.
They wasn't doing shit over there. We was
My
over there.
nigga's a Liberian Egyptian.
I told you I'm off that. You bringing it back in there. I said I'm off. Egypt, then you gonna say Liberian Egyptian. You trying to be funny. Why you being
Listen,
funny like
no, but I'm saying, listen. Hey, listen what I'm saying. Listen, the Aborigines are Australia, right? The Aborigines are Australia, right? The Aborigines are Australia.
Okay.
They were hunter gatherers when the European arrived in the 1700s.
Nah, but fuck that. I'm talking about.
Hold on, but listen.
Yo, fuck them.
They chilling
Let's talk
though.
about West
But
Africa.
listen,
bro.
they chilling. They chilling. Don't need all that shit. Niggas is good.
And it's not good. You keep talking about Australia. We in Egypt.
No, what I'm saying is,
we are.
What I'm saying is that
let's talk about
just because somebody, what I'm saying is just because you encounter a group that's hunter gatherers and you find another group that got a goddamn pyramids, you know what I'm saying? Like they good doing it the way they're doing it.
Right.
What you talking about?
They're making babies. They're surviving. Like that's what it's all about, man.
Right.
Yeah, but my shit is, we West Africans, we're doing metallurgy before these motherfuckers.
Congratulations.
Yeah. That's facts. That's facts.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Mm-hmm.
So
baby.
There's nothing
Nigga
in
has
West
to
Africa
they was
except
metal
human
and
resources.
shit.
You crazy. And natural resources.
So what you doing now, right? You see how white folks appreciate their deficiency when they see a blonde hair, blue eyed female. That's a deficiency. But they put up.
Why you gotta do everything white people do?
We Africans, right? West African. A little thing like that. Good congratulations. You belittle it. I mean, I'm trying to bring some insight.
Can I say something to you, brother? Do you know what I tuned in for? Is exactly what this is. How to pass on information and deduct things from the information and not just follow. Because some of what you're saying, it sounds like you've got from what this show was about. Can the elders pass on information properly without a perspective, their own perspective on it, evidentially? And this is, you sound, you're all over the place at the moment. So this is what we should get back. We should get back to that. Get back to that, Sosa and Chef. What is this information disseminated right? Is it proper information, or is it just a perspective?
Nope, it's
based
pseudo.
on a little bit of evidence.
What is pseudo?
A lot of
that ain't nothing in West Africa except human resources and natural resources that the world desire. What are you talking about?
You talking about right now? Yeah, right now.
I'm talking about the devil's advocate the Chef is playing. He said, "Ain't not." Here you go. He started a new line, right? Ain't nothing in West Africa. That's ridiculous.
That's totally up.
Chef hate white West Africa, my dude. He probably loved his European ancestor more than West Africa.
Yeah, he's a Moor. He's a Moor.
The Chef is Moor. Oh,
But he'll differentiate. He ain't no black or Moor. You understand, Chef?
Hold on. Tell me what y'all did in West Africa that'll make you say it's time to give up Egypt.
Well, every major country in the world and major corporation, if you don't know it by now, they use the natural, the human resources from Africa. Every major corporation, even the new virus that's being developed, everything that you can think of, they're using the mind of the African.
Okay. I never heard that.
Look at who's in the positions of great spearheading in most of these corporations.
So historically, you have Egypt, right? You have Nubia, right? And you have Carthage, right? And then you have what else you got?
Songhai and Benin.
No. I'm talking about North Africa. So you have hold on, let me do it again. You have Egypt, you have Nubia, you have the Phoenicians, which was the Libyans, right? Then you had the Tunisians, the Algerians, and then you had the Moroccans, which is, you know what I mean? Now I just went clear across North Africa.
No. The Songhai.
That's sub-Saharan Africa.
No, no. Well, that's Sahel. That's that's South-Saharan, not South-Saharan.
What?
They don't. You know, I can't do this.
I know I can make a
right,
terminology that those white people don't have.
Like, so what I'm saying is, I named all of those great North African civilizations, right? Now you got to tell me something in sub-Saharan Africa, right, or from the regions that we descend from, that can compare to any of them at those times when they was at their height. Go.
Well, you sound like Bill O'Reilly because you see, you're talking about what has been published by them. This is news. This is their news. But when you talk about sub-Saharan Africa, which is a misnomer, what you're talking about simply is, to say the least, what does the researchers always run into? Little is known about this. Little is, you understand what I'm saying? Listen, they're not going to publish us, right?
Why not?
We going to have to find that out.
Why not?
Why not? That don't make sense.
Yeah.
Why
so
would they?
White people
because they know little about us.
So you telling me all of the stuff we know about sub-Saharan Africa, white people been chronicalizing that shit forever. That's where we get the history from.
White people ain't been around forever.
Right. We got it from them in the Arabs.
Right.
Man.
This nigga crazy.
Mm-hmm. Everything we got from them Mediterranean people, right?
Yeah.
I got news for you. Shango coming for that ass.
Yeah, but see that we having a inferiority complex. That's all I'm really playing.
No, we don't, because all through the Caribbean, we see them. We still see who practice like indigenous or African culture. We see them, Now, I know our parents, they strategize and they figure it might be better to assimilate. I understand all of that. They had me growing up Christian and all my family. Now I understand that. You know what? It worked because I was able to get an education, but that didn't, put out the flame in what we're talking about right now, which is that identity as to what we've accomplished. The reason why, they are looking for us to build their civilization is they listen, we are it. This is our shit. This is our shit. All right, all of it. And that's why we are in bondage with religion and all of that in order to build their civilization. They're using mind and body, and a lot of niggas is giving up their soul. For them, and I'm back quiet. I can't do mine though.
Gonna do a good little shit. White man trying to hold us back.
He can't. He's incapable of holding us back. Oh shit, I promised I wouldn't get intense. Yo, I looked at myself, man. I said, y'all be raising my cockles and shit, with these subjects, man. I gotta try to be cool. I know these sophisticated ways of expressing myself, but y'all be getting me all excited. I sound like Ngozi. At this motherfucker. He say the same kind of shit, section. They really attach to that Creole side. They really attach to the white power, But, I hear it between the lines. I'm not accusing you of nothing, Chef. I'm just saying. I'm accusing Ngozi.
You just took shots at Ngozi. Ngozi gonna come on here and cut you. There's a proud African, man. And let you do that man like that.
Nah, he's proud. He's proud I'm a Zig. He's proud some kind of admixture, I mean, I'm from the Caribbean. We all admixture in the New World, but that's not my identity. If we're gonna go back to where we belong, the cream gonna rise to that top. And we got to punch these motherfuckers in the nose. I'm talking figuratively. And actually, it ain't gonna be, Kwame Ture said it, ain't gonna be without blood, man. And we got to accept that because a lot of people are indoctrinated into that kindness.
Bro,
and we better show them, we better forgive them.
Dang, we 13% of the population. Y'all start talking that blood shit, I'm gonna tell them. The guy's gonna get my people killed up here trying to fight out there 300 million white people with 44 million black people, nigga. Shit, who ununited, nigga. The hell not.
No, well, it could make more sense if like Nigeria attacked Germany or if Congo attacked Belgium. I would like to see shit like that. I would hire mercenaries to get down with that. But we got to make a strike somewhere. But it's got to be smart. It can't be foolishness.
Hey, yo, man, I'm gonna thank y'all boys for coming through. Let's shut the levy host. I'm mixing around, man. I'm in the goddamn store. Anybody got any last words before I close out, man? I think we're going live tonight. I think all I'm supposed to do is the final showdown on Egypt. Present his argument about the kingship coming from the south or some shit like that. It's different from how Egypt got the kingship. It's different from Mediterranean. We're supposed to show that shit. And the mobile community that had Egypt. Anybody got any final thoughts? All right, shit. Well, I guess we're good, man. Hey, man, peace, everybody.
Peace.
Y'all later on.